Get ready for a show as the Texas Performing Arts is bringing Broadway to Austin. They have announced the 2025-2026 season, and they are filling it with everything from award-winning classics to new shows making a splash. I was able to speak with their artistic director about their upcoming shows. The Texas Performing Arts 2025-2026 season has been released, and there is something for everyone, from newer musicals to the classics. Here to tell us a bit more about what shows are making a pit stop here is Bob Bursey, the Executive and Artistic Director for Texas Performing Arts. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Freddie, thank you for having me. Love to talk about Broadway in Austin.
Super excited about this. So what are some of the shows that are announced for this season?
We've got an incredible season of 10 shows coming to Broadway in Austin next season. We're starting off with Tony Award winners, new musicals like The Outsiders, based on the book that many of us read in school, incredible new production, a really quirky, funny show called Kimberly Akimbo, a big musical from Disney with Beauty and the Beast, and then classics for the whole family like The Sound of Music, Mamma Mia, which everybody loves, and bringing back some shows that have been in Austin before that were so popular like Hadestown and Six.
So I love that you brought up some of the classics, including The Sound of Music. How important is it to preserve the more historic musicals such as Mamma Mia, The Sound of Music, and strike a balance between that and some of the newer shows?
That's a great question. When we're putting together our Broadway in Austin season, we try to have something for everybody. We love to have our season subscribers, where you're buying a subscription for 8 or up to 10 musicals in a season. And so having The Sound of Music, we've got The Wiz also coming back. Many people are familiar with the movie from back in the day or have a relationship with that show from when they were younger. We love to have those in so that folks can bring their whole family, bring their kids, and pass on that amazing tradition of Broadway to the next generation.
So one of the really cool things too is that the Texas Performing Arts is part of the UT system. So how does that influence the decision in which shows to bring in from a purely academic standpoint to kind of connect with some of the students that are attending UT for theater?
That's absolutely right. We are part of UT Austin. We're in Bass Concert Hall right there on the 40 acres, and we love bringing people to campus to see these amazing shows. And because of that, education is really central to what we do. So we're always looking at how our students fitting into these productions, whether they are shadowing a stage manager backstage or they're getting discounted tickets to come in and experience Broadway for the first time. But it's not just for university students. We work with our K through 12 schools as well with special daytime performances of the Broadway shows. We've had students come from as far as 100 miles away to come and see a Broadway show for the first time with their students.
Wow, that's amazing to hear. So when does the new season kick off, and where can we actually go to find out more information?
Well, anybody who can't wait and just wants to get a taste of Broadway right now, we've got Moulin Rouge, the musical, on through this Sunday, which is an amazing, spectacular show. And then the 2025-2026 Broadway in Austin season starts in September and runs through July of 2026. And you can find out more at BroadwayInAustin.com or TexasPerformingArts.org for everything that we're doing at Bass Concert Hall.
I like that you brought up Spectacular for Moulin Rouge. Spectacular, Spectacular, probably one of the better shows in it, songs in that show. Bob Bursey, thank you so much for joining us today and telling us all about the new shows coming by.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'll look forward to seeing you at the theater again soon.